Everyone's always asking me, what is the best sales job in America? I've done B2B, I've done B2C, I've done door-to-door, I've done virtual, and I have a pretty good understanding of what that is. But everyone's always hitting me up, hey Dylan, come do this type of sales, come do that type of sales, come do that type of sales. And everyone I know in my DMs is truly always wondering, what is the best sales job in America? In this series, I'm going to break down exactly what that looks like for you, pros and cons, and help you truly understand what is the greatest sales job in America for you to start your career. Welcome to part one of what is the greatest sales job in America. My name is Dylan Crane. I've done $1.9 million in life insurance. I've done several $1,000s of solar sales. I built my own basketball business where I did a multi-million-dollar revenue a year. I did door-to-door in solar and in bugs. And I'm here to tell you in this series, what is the best sales job in America, whether it comes to ROI, whether the negativity of it, the pluses and minuses of it. And I'm going to break down everything for you to help you understand, if you're getting into sales, what you should be doing in order to start your sales career. Tonight, we're going to be breaking down the door-to-door space, the door-to-door space, the pluses and minuses of the door-to-door space, what is good about it, what is bad about it, and we're going to jump right into it. Let's start off like, what is door-to-door? So essentially when you're in the door-to-door space, what you have to do, you're on 1099 commission. Most sales companies don't give you a salary. So what's going to happen is, how do you find a door-to-door position? Well, you probably look up online or hit up one of your sales bros or from college or whatever it is, or you can look up online or social media and type in, what are the main door-to-door spaces? Well, it's bugs, so that means like your people are selling pest control. You're doing solar, you're doing window sales or power washing or home improvement. You're doing security services, and there might be a couple others out there. How all of these companies are built is they're built off with an upline. So you have an upline in each and every single one of these sales companies. And then you're now the downline if you come in under them. Each sales company has a composition level. So let's say you might have a composition level. I'm going to break it down kind of how it is in insurance, but you might have like a 130 composition level, and then you might be put at 80%. So that means if you sell something, you're going to go out and sell a door, you make an X amount of commission, and then that person receives 50% of what you sold based off that example. Now guess what? If he has a team and there's 100 guys on his team and they all made 5 to 6 sales, he made a lot of money that day just by bringing on the sales team and teaching you guys how to go door to door. Okay? So that's how it's built out. Now, the problem with a lot of door-to-door companies is it takes forever to get paid. You might not get paid at the end of the year. You might not get paid at the end of the month. You're not going to get paid the next day. If you're doing solar, you got to wait till the job is completed. It's got to go through HOA, and it's got to go through all these different scenarios. Could take 1, 2, 3, 4 months. And it's going to take a while to get paid because you're not going to get paid till the job is completed. In a lot of cases, sometimes you get paid a little bit right before, but in most cases, you get paid a lot after. In door-to-door, you're only going to receive a certain amount of upfront commission because you're trying to sell a package. When you sell a package, you're only going to make so much upfront because you got to wait till the package is completed. So you're not going to make that much money in the beginning. If you're doing security services, it's the same thing. It's like, hey, how long is this person going to keep their security service? And if it charges back, if they cancel within the 5-6 month time frame, then you lose all of it. But you're only going to get paid a certain amount at the very end of the month. Okay? So that's how a lot of these are breaking down. So let's list out the pros, and then let's list out the cons over here, and you guys are going to see that on this side. Okay? Again, 1099 commission, or 1099, no salary. The great thing is about it, you can go door to door. You can find someone that's really good at what they do. You can search them up on Instagram or on YouTube or on Facebook and just type in best salesman and door to door, and then you should be able to find someone that join their team. I forgot roofing as well. So roofing, I was in that space, and I'll show you exactly how the roofing commissions pays out. Okay? So we got pros here. It does not cost money to entry. Usually you don't need a license, so there's no license usually, so there's really no upfront fees. All you need to do is find someone that knows how to do it, convince them to hire you, and then now you're in. So very low barrier to entry, doesn't really take a lot to actually get on someone's team, okay? From there, you don't have to spend money on leads. You don't have to spend money on leads. So all you got to do is just go door to door. When you go door to door, then your job is to actually go get paid. The more doors you knock, the more money you make. So you don't have to spend money on leads. Okay, now it's really cold, right? You're taking a lot of doors and praying that you get someone to buy. That's great, but hey, I don't got to spend money on leads. Another pro, hey, most of the time I'm guaranteed as long as I sell that I'm going to make some money. Okay, I'm really never going to lose money. I'm going to make some money, especially in solar and in roofs. They're not charging back. You can't take a roof off the house. You can't take the solar off the house. When it's a done deal, it's a done deal. It's completely done. You know, you're going to make that commission. Okay? Those are 3 major pluses with that. That's going to assist you with really understanding, hey, is this the right sales job for me? Let's go to the cons of it. The cons, let's break it down. The cons, number 1, there's no leads. So you don't get the ability to just go to the door, knock on the house, unless you get really, really lucky. Very rare that's going to happen. You might get people that call into the company. That's very rare. So usually no leads. Second of all, it takes forever to get paid, especially if you're doing roofing or solar, like I mentioned in the beginning. It's going to take 2, 3, 4, potentially even 5 months to get paid. I did commercial roofing, and I would go around to these commercial places, and it would take the project that sometimes after it ran through corporate, because it's $1 million and they're asking for $1 million, anywhere between 3 to potential 9 months to actually get paid. And a lot of these companies aren't going to pay you a higher price, or they're going to pay you a lower price. So the sales position I was in only pays me 1% of all my commission. So I sold $5 million worth of roofs, but I only made 50 grand, right? So takes forever to get paid. On top of that, the structure, when you bring on people underneath you, it takes a long time to get paid as well, right? So you're not going to get paid with the fruits of your labor. It's going to take multiple months in a row to then actually get paid. So the structure upon receiving the money faster is very, very low, okay? On top of that, okay, you're going to get tired. Right? You're walking around outside, you're constantly knocking doors, look, it's uncomfortable, right? So if we break a lot of these things down, hey, door to door is typically for the college guys that just got out, that are looking for something to try to make money pretty quick. That's what door to door is for. So if we break down the pros over here, hey, we break down the cons over here, you guys can then decide which is best for you, okay? Door to door, me personally, I would not do. Why is that? I have a family, so I'm going to be away from my family all day. It's going to weigh on my body all the time, going around knocking doors. Hey, it's a grind. Some days I might not make any deals. A lot of times I have to travel all over the country to try to find the hottest place to then go door to door. First of all, I can't eat during the day a lot of times. I have no fridge. I have no place to obviously be able to make, obviously food. It's going to be tougher. It's about out in the hot sun. In some cases, you can only do it in certain parts throughout the year. So the time for you to go door to door is going to be limited if it's snowing or if it's cold and so forth. It just doesn't fit. And then at the same time, it's harder to make money. It's hard to make money quicker. So if I got into solar and it was going to take me 3 months to make money in solar, that's going to put my family in a bind to where financially I might not be able to do that. So in the grand scheme of things, if you offered me a door-to-door position tomorrow, where me and my family are at right now, I would not take it. That's door to door for you. So I hope you guys understand the pros and the cons of really what the door to door space does look like. Next week, we're going to be talking about B2B sales. So every single Sunday, we're going to post about each and every single different sales position. We're going to talk about B2B sales next week. Door to door, hope you guys have a decent understanding. I'm going to list a couple links for you guys in the chat below. Go ahead and take a look at it of some people that might be good for you in the door to door space. If you wanted to join door to door and you felt like you have what it takes to be a great door to door salesman, I'll copy that in the chat for you, no problem. Me personally, I'm in insurance. So if you're brand new here, I'm in insurance. Hope you guys liked this video and gave you guys a lot of upfront knowledge. If you can, like and comment for me, and then also subscribe. Tell me if you like this series and it was informative for you to help you get to the next level in your sales career. I'm in insurance. I personally think it's the greatest sales field on the planet, but I'm going to let you make that decision to see what you want to at the end of our 5-part series. I do, if you're interested in sales and you've never done it before, I do a webinar every single Thursday. The link's in my bio where you can click it and join how to do $1.9 million a year in sales. If you're interested in that, click the link. We can have a chat, or you can join our webinar. You can see what it takes to be great at sales. I'm logging off for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of the greatest sales job in America in the door-to-door space. We'll see you next week. Be the best.